evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys volleyball between the North Andover Scarlet Knights and your Lawrence High School Lancers. It's a critical matchup here as we get late into this 2025 season. The Lancers are 3-7, while North Andover is 4-5. Both of these two teams looking for a big win here tonight as they both try to make the MIAA Division I playoffs. So we want to thank you for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 1. Welcome back, Lancer fans. It is volleyball time here in the Fieldhouse at Lawrence High School. It is Monday, April the 28th, 2025, and the Lancers hosting their MVC rivals, the North Andover Scarlet Knights, here in the Fieldhouse at LHS. It is a critical matchup here in the 2025 season. Both of these two teams looking to make the playoffs, and both of them desperately needing a win here this evening. The Lancers, a 3-7 record, 3 big wins. They all came right in a row. In early April, they defeated Haverhill, Dracut, and Central Catholic. By the way, you can check out that broadcast, the Lancers defeating Central Catholic here at home, 3-1. That is on the LPS Media YouTube channel, so check that out. Meanwhile, North Andover, they're in at 4-5 this season. So right now, both teams on the outside looking in, trying to get back into that playoff picture. And this matchup will go a long way in deciding what teams will be represented in those MIAA Division I playoffs. And here we go, about set to get this first set underway. Serving for the Knights, that was Prady Mystery with the first serve of the game. And a spike from over the top from Malik Hassan, the talented sophomore, gets the first kill for North Andover. It's 1-0, the Knights on top. And this time the serve goes out of bounds from Mystery. Side out, and it's 1-1. And serving for the first time, the Lancers have Vincent Dang serve it. And now over to the far side, a nice spike from the far side all the way over here to the near side. That was Victor Torres, the freshman outside hitter. Makes it 2-1. The Lancers in the lead for the first time in the game so far. And Dang will serve again. Sends it over with the right hand. Dug out by North Andover. And the Knights can't answer it back. A good attempt there by Carson Wong. Wasn't able to save it. And the point goes to Lawrence, 3-1. Here's Dang again, this time serving to the near side. Here's the set to the near side. Holt sends it over with the right hand. Good line drive spike from the near side by Caden Holt, the junior. Here's Hassan to serve. Right-handed serve is over, and a misplay by Julio Santana, the Lancers libero. Three to three. Knights have tied it up. Another serve from Hassan. Whistles and a violation prior to the serve movement on the Lancer side, and so the point goes to North Andover. It is now 4-3. Knights on top by one here. And a whistle prior to the serve. The referee goes over to the far side, talking to the scorer's table, making sure that the substitutes into the game. There are no substitutes, at least not yet. And here we go. It's Hassan with North Andover leading by one. Here's the set to the far side. Blocked, and the point goes to North Andover after a carrying violation against Lawrence High. So Victor Torres tried to spike it over. It was blocked in front by North Andover, and then the Lancers guilty of the carry. That makes it 5-3. Hassan with another serve. This time he sets it up the middle. Mystery gets the point for North Andover. It is 6-3 after it's deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. And the Lancers call timeout here. Again, the score in set number one, the Knights 6, the Lancers 3. Are you a die-hard Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you are in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank you for joining us, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to check out previous sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more. Get in the game with LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. The Scarlet Knights take an early lead here in Lawrence. It's 6-3 in the first set. And the sophomore Malik Hassan with the serve. Lancers trying to get some offense going, and they send it over to the far side. Outside hitter, freshman Victor Torres with the spike. He makes it 6-4. Lancers get a side out. And the home team down by 2. And this is number 2, Edward Torres serving. Here's the set up the middle for Mystery. Saved at the net by Medrano, but we're going to have a replay as the ball that was not in play rolled onto the court. And so that will prompt the whistle from the referee, who says we're going to play this point over, not trying to get anybody injured out there. And so here we go once again, 6-4. Torres serves it. It goes out of bounds. Quick side out, and the Scarlet Knights will serve here with a 3-point lead. Here's the senior Carson Wong with the right-handed serve. Torres with the first touch. The spike is deflected out of bounds. Great spike up the middle. Lawrence High on offense there. Excellent effort to get the ball back. And the Lancers will serve. They give it to Dave Luna, who hits the net with the serve. Back and forth they go here in the Fieldhouse. It is 8-5. North Andover on top. That was Caden Holt on the serve. Medrano gets it over for Lawrence. Here's the set to the far side. Blocked in front by Torres. Medrano gets it over. North Andover trying to save it. And it's going to be a violation for a carry against North Andover. So the point goes to Lawrence. 8-6 here in set number 1. Lancers get a side out, and they'll hand the ball over to Victor Torres, the talented freshman for Lawrence. Number 17 in the blue uniform, set to serve. Sends it over, doesn't get it over, beg your pardon there, sends it into the net. Good line drive serve, but didn't quite have the height on it. 9 for the Knights, 6 for the Lancers here in set 1. Dang with the dig. Dang sends it over, sends it to the back. Now the Knights try to recover to the near side. Mystery gets it to go inbounds. Nice spike from the near side by Brady Mystery, the junior. Well done offensively. The Knights on top by 4. It's 10-6. Dang again. Dang gets it back. Tipped at the net. Here's the set from Wong. Sent over with the right hand by Nate Wessel of North Andover, and the senior gets the point for the Scarlet Knights. It's 11-6 now. North Andover has opened up a 5-point lead here in the first. And that one was inbounds. Dang thought it was going over. Let it go just inbounds. And the Knights now on top by 6. It's 12-6 here in the first. Torres got a hand on that one, went low, but couldn't get enough lift on that dig. And so the Knights on top now 13-6. Here's Dang over on the far side. Tough angle. Couldn't get it over with the right hand. And the Lancers want to call timeout here in set number 1. Their second timeout here in the first set. The score, North Andover 14, Lawrence High 6. Folks, there is nothing like being here in person to cheer on the Lancers, so we invite you to join us at Lawrence High for upcoming home games. Your support means everything. That's right. Your energy makes all the difference, whether it's on the court, on the mat, or out in the field. We want you to show what it means to have true Lancer pride. So for a full schedule of upcoming games and results from earlier this season, check out arbiterlive.com. And for the most recent power rankings, check out MIAA.net. The next home game for the Lancers will be Friday, May the 2nd, later on this week. The Lancers host Bill Ricca. And then the Lancers do play this weekend, Saturday, May 3rd, against Greater New Bedford, the Voke School from down on the South Shore. Violation goes against Lawrence. Beg your pardon, the violation goes against North Andover. And so the Lancers get a much-needed side out, and the serve comes up short from Gregory Medrano. Senior couldn't get in a clean serve. So North Andover gets a quick side out, and it's 15-7. The Knights on top here. And it's the senior, beg your pardon, Nate Wessel, number 11, serving for the Knights. Good defense up front, blocked. And now to the far side, Dang has it blocked again. Lancers, good offensive sequence here as Torres gets it over. Wong, the set to the near side for Mystery. Luna with the save. Dang, two-handed, gets it over. Wong to set up the middle for Hassan. Good sequence there for both teams, but it's Malik Hassan in the end who gets the point. 16-7 after the Knights get a point. Wessel with another serve. Here's the set from Gomez, tipped over by Dang. North Andover is able to save it. Mystery gets it over. Gomez another set, this time it's deflected. And the Lancers get a side out. That was much needed. Christian Gomez, number 6 in the blue. Sophomore setter, sends it over with the right hand, and he's rejected by the net. 17-8, North Andover in the driver's seat here in set 1. Here's the serve from Mystery. The Lancers defensively couldn't return it. So it's a 10-point lead for the Knights. 18-8 the score. Right-handed serve is out of bounds from Brady Mystery. The Lancers were smart to let that one go. It's 18-9. Dang with the serve for Lawrence. Torres to Gomez, the far side to Victor Torres. Wong with a nice play at the net. Carson Wong making it look like a set, but he sent it over behind his head for a sneaky point. 19-9. It's a 10-point lead for North Andover. Here's the serve from Hassan. Wong with the set to the near side for Holt. It's inbounds. What a spike. It was actually deflected out by Lawrence. 20-9 the score. North Andover with all the momentum here early. Hassan with the serve. Well left by the Lancers libero. Julio Santana came over to the near side and he thought about it, but he let that one go. The serve goes out of bounds, and the Lancers get a side out. It's 20-10. Torres and the Lancers will try to cut into the North Andover lead. Mystery with the spike, well out of bounds. Too much mustard on that one. Lancers now within 9. It's 20-11. Edward Torres, the junior for Lawrence, with the right-handed serve. Mystery to Wong. Tipped over with the left hand by Brett Ko, and that's deflected back by North Andover. Good offense by the Lancers. And Lawrence High trying to put together a run here in the middle part of this first set. It's 20-12. 8-point lead for the Knights. Edward Torres with the serve. And a misplay there by Brady Mystery. He's been good so far in this first set. Couldn't get under that one. And the Lancers within striking distance now. It is 20-13, a 7-point lead for North Andover. Are the Lancers on the comeback trail here? Wong with the set, tipped over by Mystery. Medrano to Gomez, who pushes it over. Wong set up the middle. What a spike there by Brett Ko, the junior middle hitter, taking care of business at the net. 21-13. North Andover to serve. This is Wong to Victor Torres on the far side. Set to the near side for Holt, and Holt offensively gets it done from the near side position. Gets the spike, gets the deflection. It's 22-13. Carson Wong puts it down, puts it up, lets it rip. And the Lancers can't answer. It was Edward Torres who got a hand on it, but that's the best he could do. 23-13. North Andover extends the lead up to 10. Victor Torres on the far side with the spike, inbounds. Good placement there by Victor Torres. Gets it to stick inbounds on the near side. 23-14 the score. Luna with a nice serve. Good accuracy, good line drive. Mystery sends it over for North Andover to Victor Torres on the far side, blocked. Great defense up front by Brett Kao. (24-14), it's set point. North Andover trying to take the early lead here. Nice serve as it clips the net and gets over. And that's going to be a violation called against North Andover. 24-15. Lancers have a tough task ahead of them here. They're going to need 9 points in a row to create a deuce situation. Victor Torres with the serve. Gets it to drop. That's an ace for Torres. 24-16 now. Here's Torres, sends it over. North Andover has Wong set it to the far side. The spike from the far side came in from Wessel, and the Lancers get a point. Backs up against the wall here in the first set. It's now 24-17 with Torres continuing to serve. Spins it, puts it down, spins it again, sends it over. Minchala with the first touch. And North Andover gets the point. That's going to do it here in set number 1. The Knights take the win, 25-17. And we will move forward with set number 2. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the second set. Welcome back, Lancer fans. It is time to get back to the action. Set number 2 underway here from Lawrence, and the Lancers win the first point of set number 2. Carrying violation goes against North Andover. In set 1, it was the Knights who picked up the win, 25-17, the final score in set number 1. And so Lawrence High trying to answer back and get the W here in set number 2. Once again, as we said at the top of the broadcast, the Lancers coming in with a 3-7 record. Nice spike up the middle. Excellent offense by Malik Hassan. He was good in the first set, the sophomore middle hitter, getting it done. So both of these two teams need a win here. Playoff picture is still looking muddy about halfway through the season, but both of these two teams vying for a playoff position, as that one is tipped out of bounds over on the far side by North Andover. So the Lancers get the point, and for the first time, they have the lead here in set 1. Set 2 now, beg your pardon. 2-1, Lawrence High on top. It's Vincent Deng getting ready to serve for the Lancers. And a net violation there as the Lancers front line came in contact with the net. So the violation goes against Lawrence, all tied up at 2 as the Scarlet Knights hand the ball to Malik Hassan. He serves with the right hand, gets it over. Torres, the first touch. Torres gets it back on the near side, looking for the corner, gets it to go. Textbook offense from the Lancers as Victor Torres, the freshman, gets the spike as the Lancers will get Jaden Lopez into the game for the first time. The serve comes in from Medrano, and the serve comes up short. Here is Wong. The right-handed serve is up and over. Santana with the first touch. Gomez looking for Lopez. And now set to the near side. Nicely spiked there by Nate Wessel. The senior, number 11 for North Andover, getting the point to make it 4-3. Knights are on top here by 1. The serve from Wong. Good effort there to save it as Victor Torres did get his right hand on it, but it didn't stay up for long. Ball falls to the court, and that makes it 5-3. North Andover with the 2-point lead here in the second. This is Wong again serving. Gomez to the near side for Torres. What a spike, and that is inbounds. Absolutely thunderous spike. Referee does say that it was deflected, just barely deflected out of bounds. Would have fallen inbounds anyways. Great offense there from Victor Torres. Here's the junior Edward Torres. He serves with the right hand, gets it over. North Andover sets it up to the far side for Wessel. Dug out by Dang. Now to the near side. That's going to be a violation for double contact against the Lancers. So side out. Point goes to the Knights. It's 6-4. Here's the serve from Holt. Spiked at the net, but the spike comes up a little bit short from Brett Ko. 6-5 now as the Lancers get a side out, and they'll hand the ball to Victor Torres, who is set to serve. Number 17 in blue. Lancers down by 1 here in the second. Wong with the set. Pushed over by Wessel. Here's Gomez up the middle for Lopez. Great spike as Jaden Lopez gets it done from that middle hitter position offensively. And he ties it up at 6. Torres with the serve. North Andover scrambling to keep it alive, and they do. Here's the set, and over to the near side. Dang couldn't quite catch up with that one. Not the best placement on the set, but Dang couldn't come up with it, so North Andover gets a side out, and it's 7-6. Santana gets it over, and that's going to be a violation for 4 touches on the North Andover side. Santana will serve now for the Lancers. 7-7 here in the second. Julio Santana, the junior, gets it over, and it's an ace. The return goes out of bounds here to the near side. And Lawrence High takes the lead. It's 8-7. North Andover calls timeout. Lawrence Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events? If so, check out the LPS Flickr account. We have 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and more. We have over 3 million views of these fantastic photos, so don't miss out. All you have to do is head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools, or just download the Flickr app and explore our collection today. Who knows, a picture of you may be on the LPS Flickr account. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Back to the action as Santana serves it up for Lawrence. The spike is deflected out of bounds, so the point goes to North Andover. 8-8, all tied up, as Nate Wessel will serve for the Knights. Right-handed serve is a good one. Diving save there by Torres. Another dive from Wong. We got volleyball players falling to the court all over the place here. All tied up at 8. A good rally blocked in front by Lawrence, but the block goes out of bounds, which means a point for the Knights. The tie is broken, and it's 9-8 in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Another serve from Wessel. Santana to Gomez. And it's going to be a net violation. No, it's going to be a carry against the Lancers. 10-8, 2-point lead for the Knights. Here's Wessel. Sends it out of bounds to the far side. North Andover still leading by 1. As the Lancers set to serve here. Trying to tie it up on this serve from Christian Gomez. Gomez with the serve. Here's the set for Mystery. Nice dig there by Santana. Dang from the near side. And that's going to be a carry on the set. The violation goes against Carson Wong. That ties the game at 10. 10-10 here in the second. North Andover leading 1-0. That serve is inbounds. Great placement on the serve as Lawrence regains the lead. It's 11-10 here in the second. Another serve coming up from Christian Gomez. Gomez with the serve. Wong to the far side for Mystery. Blocked in front. The point goes to Lawrence after a 4-touch violation goes against North Andover. The serve from Gomez. North Andover down by 2, now down by just 1 as it's deflected back by Lawrence. 12-11, side out, and North Andover set to serve. They're going to try to tie it up here with the junior Brady Mystery set to serve. Sends it over with the right hand. First touch to Victor Torres. Gomez to the near side. Edward Torres deflected at the net and falls to the court for a Lancer kill. 13-11, the Lancers on top by 2. Right-handed serve by Deng. Wong with the set for Mystery. Gomez deflects it back. The Lancers trying to keep it alive, and they do. Great recovery by Lawrence. Now Wong to the far side for Holt. Out of bounds. The Lancers with a good point. Excellent defense. Great recovery by the Lancers, and they are rewarded for their efforts. They're up by 3 now in the second. 14-11, Deng with the serve. Wong for Mystery. Deng deflects it back. Santana keeps it alive. Torres out of bounds. Victor Torres sent it into the North Andover bench, so a side out and a 2-point lead for the Lancers. Here's Hassan with the right-handed serve. Santana the first touch. Gomez for Edward Torres, sends it out of bounds. Now the Knights are down by 1. Nope, correction. The referee says that one was deflected and the point goes to Lawrence. So quick correction there. It's 15-12. Lawrence High leading here in the second. Torres has it blocked and deflected back. And the Lancers are up by 4 here in set number 2. The Lancers with a little bit of momentum here, trying to tie things up at 1 set apiece. Gregory Medrano, the senior, gets ready to serve. Sends it over with the right hand. Nice little line drive. Wong to the far side for Holt, blocked in front. This time it's deflected back after the block attempt by Lopez. North Andover gets the point as it's deflected back and out of bounds by Lawrence. It's 16-13. Lancers still lead by 3. Here's the serve from Wong. Gomez to the near side for Torres. No deflection there. Torres sent that one out of bounds. North Andover down by 2. 16-14 with Wong serving. Edward Torres to Gomez up the middle. Nice kill there. Great job from the middle hitter position by Jaden Lopez. Great offense. Gets a side out. That was clutch. And it's a 3-point lead for Lawrence High. Edward Torres with the right-handed serve. Wong with the set to the far side for Wessel, blocked in front. Wessel with the set. Tipped over, great offense there by Jaden Lopez. Saw the opportunity, didn't touch the net, poked it over, got the kill, and it's a 4-point lead for Lawrence High, 18-14. Edward Torres with the serve, couldn't get it over though. 18-15, side out. Lancers on top by 3. Holt with the serve. Lancers trying to keep it alive. And they do. Great job by Lawrence High to keep it alive. Tipped over, a diving effort by Torres. Good job defensively again by the Lancers. A good block. Wong keeps it alive. And Wessel gets it over. Great effort by both of these two teams. What a rally here. As Torres sends it out as it touches the nets. And it's 18-16. That was a great rally, but North Andover gets the point. Santana sent it back over, but North Andover gets the kill. 18-17. Very exciting stuff here in the second set. The Lancers on top by 1, and they call timeout to talk things over. North Andover leading overall 1-0, but Lawrence High with the 1-point lead here in set number 2. Attention members of the Lawrence High community, are you looking for any information related to Lawrence High School? The place to go is lawrencehs.org. Check it out. Stay up to date on LHS news, events, and achievements all in one place. You can also contact staff members, access important links, and connect with our social media channels. All Lancer fans should bookmark lawrencehs.org and do it today. So after the timeout, Lawrence High still on top by 1. It's 18-17. Crunch time here in the second set. It's deflected in front. Inbounds, though, as Victor Torres gets the kill, gets a side out. And now the Lancers have a 2-point lead. The home team on top here in the second, trying to tie it up at 1 set each. Victor Torres with the serve. Wong with the set. Poked over and deflected back by Lawrence. Back down to a 1-point lead now. (19-18) is the score. North Andover set to serve here. The Knights trying to tie it. Lancers on top by 1. Edward Torres with the first touch. Gomez to the near side for Deng. North Andover trying to settle it down and get it over, and they do. Edward Torres to the near side. Now Deng blocked in front, kept alive by North Andover. Here's a set for Mystery. Torres to Gomez, up the middle, Lopez, but it's out of bounds. Good setup, though. Lopez couldn't get that one to stick in bounds, and we're all tied up at 19. All tied up, Lopez again, and this time he doesn't miss. Jaden Lopez with a clutch kill for the Lancers gives Lawrence High a 1-point lead. It's 20-19. Crunch time here in set 2. Santana with the serve. Tipped over at the net by Wong. Deng. Wong with the first touch. Mystery on the far side. Gomez to Deng. Wong to the near side now as Wessel gets it over for North Andover. Up the middle, Medrano. Great rally, another great rally here. Mystery. Gomez to Deng with the right hand, just out of bounds, and we're all tied up at 20. Wessel to serve. All tied up at 20 here in set 2. What a set it has been. Nice diving dig there by Victor Torres. Deng on the near side gets the kill for Lawrence High, and the Lancers regain the 1-point lead. 21-20 here in the second. Tense moments here at LHS. The Lancers clinging to this 1-point lead. Gomez with the serve for the home team. Here's Mystery from the far side. Too much mustard on that one. It goes out of bounds. And the Lancers lead by 2. Gomez with the serve. Tipped at the net. North Andover gets it over to keep the play alive. Deng with the spike. Out of bounds, though, says the referee. The Lancers were waiting for the call, hopeful that he was able to get that one to stick in bounds, but no such luck. It goes out of bounds, side out, but the Lancers still on top by 1 here in the second set. It's 22-21, and Mystery with a misfire. 23-21. The Lancers 2 points away from a set 2 win. Here's Deng with the serve. Wong to the far side for Holt. Violation for double contact. It goes against Lawrence High. And now North Andover can tie it as the Lancers call timeout. The Lancers are up by 1, 23-22. After the timeout, it'll be North Andover's serve. Attention Lawrence Lancer fans, don't miss out on the action. Score a win by subscribing to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Do it now, do it today. We currently have 8,000 subscribers, so help us out on the march to 10,000. Don't miss out. The channel has over 2.1 million views since joining YouTube back in 2012. And don't forget, we also broadcast on local cable channels, so check us out on Comcast Channel 6 and Verizon Channel 41. Turn us on. Leave us on the old school big screen TV. We are the ultimate source for all things Lawrence Lancers athletics. Here we go, back to the action. Lancers up by 1. Here in set number 2. And the Lancers get the kill here. It's set point now, 24-22. The Lancers trying to win the second set. They're 1 point away. North Andover needs 2 points in a row to create a deuce situation. Here's Medrano with the serve. Wong to the far side for Holt, and Holt gets the kill. 24-23. It's still set point for the Lancers. Lawrence High can still win it on this serve, but the Knights will try to tie it up. Here's the serve from Wong. To the near side, Victor Torres, the spike, it's inbounds! Victor Torres puts an end to set number 2, 25-23. The Lancers tie it up 1 set apiece here in the field house at Lawrence High. Folks, thanks so much for watching. We're going to take a short break, all tied up here, folks. We'll be right back with set number 3.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach
likes
your
you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Hoy traje nuevas frutas y verduras para el juego de adivinar de los Torres.
¡Yay! ¡Estamos listos!
Este está fácil.
Plátano.
Ay, sí, tío.
Espinaca.
Albahaca.
Pues está rico.
¿Alcachofa?
Correcto. Niños.
Manzana.
Qué rico.
Se llama kiwi.
Yo quiero. Yo también.
Y ahora les toca a ustedes.
Desafía a tus hijos a comer más sano. Busca en internet We Can para más ideas sobre cómo mantener sana a tu familia.
Hola, familia.
Vamos a ver qué hace Ana. ¿Qué hacen?
¿Tú qué haces? Ven, vamos a bailar.
Ay, no.
¡Ándale, la música es para bailar! ¡Woo!
Desafía a tus hijos a encontrar nuevas y divertidas formas de ser activos.
Enséñanos qué puedes hacer. Vamos, vamos.
Así.
Así. Para abajo, para abajo.
Busca en internet We Can para más ideas sobre cómo mantener sana a tu familia.
Kids will spend 8 minutes decorating their little brother.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It is time to get this third set underway. We are all tied up 1 set apiece here as we move into the third. Set number 1, North Andover with the victory, 25-17. As the spike from the near side by Caden Holt gets the first point of set number 3. And then in set number 2, an exciting, a tight second set. Lawrence High with the victory in the second, 25-23. And so we move on to the third with both of these two teams vying for a playoff position. Still everything to play for here about midway through the season. Lawrence High at 3-7. North Andover at 4-5. That's Mystery up the middle, and Mystery gets the kill for the Scarlet Knights. 2-1 the score here early in the third. This is Malik Hassan. Spins it, puts it up, sends it over. Santana with the first touch. Gomez to Edward Torres. Now Wong with the set for Mystery. Gomez looking for Edward Torres again. This time Torres comes up short on the spike, spikes it into the net. And that's a point for North Andover. 3-1 Knights with the early lead in set 3. The serve is up and over from Malik Hassan. Dang has it blocked in front, but a violation against the Lawrence Lancers as that serve didn't get over. It hit the net, and so it's a 4-touch violation on the Lancer side. 4-1, North Andover leading here. And Santana's able to get it over. Good job to keep the play alive. Here's Wong to the near side for a Holt. Net violation against the Knights. A Lancer point, 4-2. Lancers hand the ball to Vincent Dang. Dang sends it over with the right hand. Wong with the set for Mystery. Dang to Gomez, looking to the far side for Torres, and Torres gets the point for Lawrence High. Good offense there from the far side. It's 4-3, the Lancers within 1 with a chance to tie it up here on the service of Vincent Dang. Right-handed serve into the net, side out, and the Knights take over. North Andover with a 2-point lead. The senior setter, Carson Wong with the serve. Here's a set to the near side, Edward Torres, blocked in front by Mystery. Tipped over at the net by Keogh. Sent over with the foot, kept alive with the foot by Caden Holt. You see oftentimes the attempt, but Caden Holt makes it work. The attempt was in vain though, as the spike from the far side all the way here to the near side, a crazy angle on that spike. The point goes to Lawrence High. It's 5-4, the Lancers down by only 1, trying to tie it up here on the serve of Gregory Medrano. Right-handed serve is over. Mystery with the first touch. Wong couldn't get there in time. Five to 5, the Lancers tie it up. That was a good serve by Medrano. He's going to try to do it again. Sends it over with the right hand. Sends this one deep to the near side for Wessel. Finds the spot. It's inbound. 6-5. North Andover gets the side out. Holt ready to serve. Right-handed serve is on the way. Dang sends it into the net. Lawrence is able to keep it alive. Good job. As Mystery tries to push it over with the right hand, but he comes up short. And the Lancers tie it up at 6. Edward Torres, number 2 in blue, with the right-handed serve. Mystery with the first touch. Wong chases it down. Blocked in front, good defense. This time it's tipped over backwards by Wessel, but the violation for a carry goes against Wessel. Doesn't like the call. Wessel thought it was a legitimate play, but he's called for the carry. So Lawrence High takes the lead here, 7-6 in set number 3. Wong with the set for Mystery. And Mystery gets the kill for North Andover. Seven to 7, all tied up here. Mystery sends it over with the right hand, and now Gomez with the set up the middle. And that's going to be double contact violation against the Lancers. Tie is broken, 8-7, North Andover with the 1-point lead. The spike from Lawrence comes to the near side. It's out of bounds, though. So now North Andover opens up a 2-point lead. Gomez. Victor Torres with the spike, and he finds the spot. Great offense by Victor Torres. Brings the Lancers within 1. It's 9-8. Side out. And Torres gets ready to serve for the home team. Torres couldn't get the placement right, sends it to the far side, goes out of bounds though. 10-8 the score. North Andover on top by 2. Here is Wessel with the serve. Nice dig by Torres to the far side. Tipped over. Nice job there by Wong. Wong with a heads-up play to send it over his back, over the net, and to the court for a kill. Timeout called by Lawrence. The score 11-8 here in set number 3, all tied up at 1 set apiece. Lancer fans, if you're watching this broadcast, then you're certainly interested in checking out the other LHS varsity athletics videos we have on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Right now, you can check out all kinds of content from the year. First of all, the fall action, football, soccer, and volleyball on the girls' side, of course. And, of course, we do have this special broadcast of the football team taking on Central Catholic at Fenway Park in Boston. All the action from the winter, girls and boys varsity basketball, and don't forget some wrestling dual meets mixed in as well. And stay tuned on the channel for more volleyball, tennis, baseball, and softball throughout the season. Whatever you're looking for, whether it's from this year or a decade ago, you can find it all on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action here. North Andover on top by 3 in set number 3. Wong sends it out of bounds, and a good job there by Gomez on the near side to let that one go. Didn't make a play on it. It falls out of bounds. The point goes to Lawrence. It is 11-9. Santana with the serve for Lawrence High. Wong sends it over. Santana with the dig. Now Dang on the far side, a nice spike. Mystery with the right hand, tipped over at the net. North Andover gets it over with Mystery, blocked in front. Back and forth they go. Here's the spike from Hassan. And there is the kill from Medrano. The Lancers fired up about it, and they should be. That was a fantastic rally. Two evenly matched teams here going at it at Lawrence High in the field house. The Lancers get the kill from Medrano. It's 11-10. North Andover clinging to a 1-point lead to the far side. It's Dang. Mystery sends it over with the right hand. Santana Couldn't quite get the right angle on that. It falls to the court for a North Andover point, 12-10 the score. North Andover gets Caden Holt back into the game. And here's the serve from Mystery. Gomez sends it over for Lawrence High. Up the middle, Hassan is going to be called for the carry. A violation against Malik Hassan of North Andover. And the Lancers now hand the ball over to Gomez, and Lawrence High has a chance to tie it up, clipping the net on the serve. And now to the near side for Holt. Deflected out of bounds, and Holt gets the point for North Andover. It's 13-11, side out. And Hassan set to serve. Right-handed serve is over, but it's out of bounds to the near side. Lancers now down by one, side out, the home team with a chance to tie. Dang with the right-handed serve. It's an ace for Vincent Dang. As Ryan Quinn tried to go low to scoop that one out. Didn't get low enough. Lancers tie it up here. Now they're trying to take the lead. Here's Wong with the set for Holt. Holt gets the point as the block goes out of bounds. North Andover regains the lead. Now it's 14-13. Scarlet Knights set to serve. Carson Wong with the right-handed serve. Here's the set to the near side for Medrano. It's deflected out of bounds by Holt. And the Lancers once again tie it up. This time they tie it at 14. (14-14) is the score. Here's the serve from Medrano. Sends it out of bounds over the back line. 15-14 now. Knights on top by one. Here's Holt with the serve. Nice line drive. Victor Torres with the first touch to the far side. Victor Torres again. This time it's deflected well out of bounds. And the Lancers tie it up at 15. Back and forth we go here at LHS. Two very evenly matched teams. Second set, 25-23, just about as close as it gets. And now we're tied up at 15 here in set three. Edward Torres with the serve. Here's the set up the middle. Gomez for Lopez. And there's a misplay. Diving is Brett Keogh. Lawrence High takes the lead on that misplay by Keogh. (16-15). Lancers on top here in the third. The serve from Edward Torres. Now to the near side. Pushed over with the left hand by Mystery. Lancers trying to keep it alive. Dang gets it over. Tipped over and blocked at the net. Great defense by Lawrence High. 17-15. The Lancers on top by two. Edward Torres again. Spins it. Sends it. Mystery the first touch. Back to Mystery on the near side. Spikes it. Inbounds. No, it was deflected. Thought it was out of bounds from here, and that is because of a Lancer deflection. 17-16. Lawrence High leading here in the third. It's a 1-point lead for the Lancers. Gomez to Lopez. Deflected back, and a point for Jaden Lopez. Doing well in that middle hitter position. 18-16. 2-point lead for Lawrence. Here's Victor Torres. Nice serve! A slow serve, and it just died in midair. Falls to the court. 19-16. Great placement from Victor Torres. It results in a 3-point lead for the Lancers. Right-handed serve is over. Set to the near side, Mystery. Dang with the touch. Lopez sends it to the back. Wong with the set, up the middle for Hassan. Tipped over by Deng. Another good rally here. Mystery pushed over by North Andover. Now Gomez looking to the far side for Deng. Sends it to the back. Mystery saves it, and Wong gets it over. Set for Deng. Gets the kill for Lawrence High. 20-16. The Lancers lead by 4. Great rally there. One of the best so far tonight. The Lancers win it. 20-16 the score here in the third. Wessel has it blocked in front, deflected out of bounds. The Lancers with another point. It's 21-16. North Andover calls timeout. The Lancers all of a sudden with a 5-point lead. Lawrence High trying to take a 2-1 lead. Lawrence Lancer fans, are you looking for any information relating to Lawrence Public Schools? Well, the place to go is lawrencepublicschools.org. It is the district homepage and the answer to all of your questions having to do with LPS. Currently featured on the site, the Lawrence Alliance for Education recently recognized varsity wrestler and theater star Hillary McDonald. The LHS Theater recently presented Miss Saigon here on the LHS campus. And the Merrimack Valley Welcome Center was launched at a special event at Lawrence High School, providing support to youth in Lawrence with disability aged 14 and over as they transition into adulthood. You can read about all of that and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrencepublicschools.org. Back to the action here in set number 3. The Lancers leading by 5. All tied up at 1 set apiece. The lead now cut down to 4. It's 21-17. North Andover will hand the ball to Nate Wessel. A little pressure on him as the Knights down by 4. Nice punch there, but a net violation goes against Lawrence High as Dang tried not to crash into the post over on the far side. Did his best, but his momentum pushed him into the net. 21-18. Here's the set. Dang has it deflected out of bounds. Great job by Vincent Dang on the far side to get the point for the Lancers. It's 22-18. 4-point lead for Lawrence. Once again, we're tied up 1 set apiece. Critical third set here. Santana sends it over. Wong with the set. Up the middle. What a spike by Malik Hassan. (22-19) now as North Andover gets the side out. The Knights down by 3. Mystery with the serve. And a net violation against the Knights. No, it's a carrying violation. Either way, Lawrence High gets the point. It's 23-19. Lawrence High leading by 4. Still anyone's game here in set 3. Gomez with the serve. North Andover scrambling to get it over. They do. Santana to Gomez. Now to the near side, Edward Torres has it blocked in front, and he gets the kill. Edward Torres with a great spike from the near side, 24-19. And after going down 1-0, the Lancers are in position here to go up 2-1. It is set point. Here's the serve from Gomez. Mystery has it blocked in front by Lawrence. Lancers trying to get it over, they cannot. 24-20, side out. North Andover needs 4 points in a row. Lancers 1 point away from winning the third set. Here's Hassan with the serve. Up the middle, Victor Torres deflected, out of bounds. The Lancers win set 3, 25-20. We move to set 4, and the Lancers with a chance to get a victory against their rivals from North Andover. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 4.
Cancer is a scary reality today. Did you know that many cancers can be prevented by not smoking? Eating more vegetables. Cancer has many risk factors, including family history, sun exposure, smoking, and diet. Cancer is often treated with some combination of radiotherapy, surgery, chemotherapy, and targeted therapy. Approximately 1 in 285 children will be diagnosed with cancer before age 20. It is very important that people with cancer are treated with respect. They need love and attention to help them recover well. There are many ways you can help fight against cancer. We are help collecting money for cancer research. Wow, that is so interesting. What are you guys selling? We are selling cupcakes and cookies. It doesn't matter how big or small your contribution is, every little bit helps.
Charity organizations may also have a special skill in helping people with cancer.
You can do research on cancer too, on websites, books, magazines, and more. Kids can really do big things like you guys out there.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It is time for set number 4 here from LHS. The Lancers trying to end it. The Knights trying to extend it. Lawrence High takes the lead here, 1-0 in set number 4. Here's the game story so far. North Andover in set number 1, shot out of a cannon. We were expecting a close game between these two teams at North Andover. Despite the late rally in set number 1, a 25-17 win for the Knights in the first set. And then in the second set, a very tight, even matchup between these two MVC rivals. The Lancers pulling away at the end for a 25-23 win. Another great rally here. Nice dive there by Torres. But it ends up under the net, so North Andover ties it up 1-1. But then just a moment ago in set number 3, the Lancers with a great performance to get the 25-20 victory. And so that sets us up for set number 4, where the Lancers have an opportunity to get the W if they can win set number 4. However, North Andover trying to get a win in the 4th set, and that would extend it out to a 5th set. So these two MVC rivals really getting after it here in the Fieldhouse. A lot of long rallies, a very difficult game for both of these two teams as the serve comes in from Mystery, who puts on that libero uniform. Mystery changing from number 3 to number 1. Two to 1, Lancers on top here in the 4th. Gomez to the near side. Victor Torres pushes it to the back. Mystery to Wong. There's a nice spike by Hassan up the middle. Hassan gets the kill for North Andover, and that kill ties the score at 2 each. Side out and serving for North Andover now. Bernardo Oliveira. Oliveira with the right-handed serve. To the near side, Torres gets the deflection. Nice kill there by Torres. 3-2. Victor Torres, the freshman from the near side, on the kill. Oliveira with the serve. Violation goes against Lawrence here. Movement prior to the serve. And so Oliveira will get to serve again. 4-2 the score here in set 4. North Andover with the early lead. Santana to Dang, and it is a double contact violation. 5-2, and Lawrence High wants to call timeout to talk things over here early in set number 4. Lawrence High leading 2-1, North Andover with a 5-2 lead here in the 4th. Lancer fans, we want to thank you for watching the MVC on LPS Media. Whether it's on the field, on the court, or in the classroom, Lawrence High student athletes and performers give it their all, representing our city with pride, dedication, and sportsmanship. And here at LPS Media, we are honored to bring you every thrilling moment. Remember, it's not just about the game. It's about building leaders, creating memories, and supporting the next generation. So join us in cheering on the Lancers, whether you're here live or just watching on our YouTube channel. Lawrence Lancers Athletics, it's more than just the sports. It's about community, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. So thank you for being part of the journey with LPS Media, your home for everything Lancers. To the near side, Victor Torres. Deflected out of bounds. Great job by Torres on the near side spike. 5-3. North Andover still on top here in the 4th. Medrano set to serve for the Lancers. Right-handed serve is over. Nice dig there by Medrano. To the near side, Victor Torres, another spike, and he gets the kill again. That's 2 consecutive points for Victor Torres, the freshman from the near side. Great job by him. Lancers now down by only 1. Here's Medrano. Nice serve sent to the back. Mystery with a good save. Tipped over, but a good save there by Gomez. North Andover trying to keep it alive, and they do. Torres to Gomez. Up the middle, Lopez. Great placement by Jaden Lopez to tie the game at 5. 5-5 here in the 4th. Now the Lancers trying for the lead. Quinn sends it over for North Andover, tipped over, and that's 3 in a row for Victor Torres. This time with a soft little touch with the left hand. And they're going to call a violation on Victor Torres. So the point goes to North Andover, and the referees talk it over. Referees discussing here on the near side. Tough to hear what they were saying, but something along the lines of a net violation. And Victor Torres making contact with the net after he poked that one over with the left hand. So it's 6-5 North Andover with the 1-point lead here in the 4th. Ryan Quinn with the serve. He gets an ace. Now it's 7-5. Lancers trying to get a side out here on the serve of Ryan Quinn. Right-handed serve. Clips the net. Gomez was there. Lopez sends it high into the air. Gomez to the near side for Torres, deflected by North Andover, and they can't chase it down into the stands. The point goes to Lawrence. It's 7-6, Knights on top by 1. Edward Torres puts it down, puts it up with the right hand. Nice line drive serve. Oliveira with the first touch from the far side. It's Holt. Nice dig by Santana, but it goes all the way out of bounds to the far side. So the point goes to North Andover. It's 8-6. Malik Hassan spins it and serves it. Santana to Gomez. Here's Victor Torres, and it goes out of bounds. No deflection there. Torres just put too much mustard on it. 9-6. North Andover leading by 3. Hassan again. Gomez sends it over for Lawrence High. Now Wong over to Holt on the far side. And a kill for North Andover. It's 10-6. The Knights have a 4-point lead. Hassan with the serve. To Victor Torres. Inbounds on the near side. Good placement there by Torres, finding the near side corner. Side out, it's 10-7. Torres set to serve. Lancers down by 3. Trying to cut into this North Andover lead here in the 4th. Holt, nice dive there by Torres to keep it alive with the punch. Dang sends it over. With the right hand, it's Keogh who couldn't get it over. Point goes to Lawrence. And Torres will continue to serve. The Lancers down by 2 here in the 4th. Once again, Lawrence High is up 2 sets to 1 here in set number 4. Nice serve by Torres, but the Knights able to recover and get it over. Here's the set for Lopez. Overran it, came back for it, sends it over. Now to the far side, tipped over. Deng with the dig. And now Santana gets it over for Lawrence High. Good rally so far. At the net, excellent effort there by Julio Santana, diving for it with the right hand, but he couldn't catch up to it. (11-8). Knights on top by 3. Senior Carson Wong with the right-handed serve. Gomez to Lopez. Lopez comes up short on the spike. 12-8 is the score, and a timeout called by the Lancers. Lawrence High leading 2 sets to 1, but North Andover leading here in the 4th, 12-8. We want to thank you for tuning in to LPS Media's coverage of the Merrimack Valley Conference. The game that you're watching today is a product of the efforts of student athletes, parents, coaches, officials, teachers, guidance counselors, alumni, janitors, school security, and more. So thank you to all members of the community for making events such as these possible. Your support helps these students grow both on and off the court, and we appreciate it. It is a pleasure and a privilege for us here at LPS Media to document these efforts. As always, thanks for joining us on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Here's the serve. Gomez with the set for Lopez. The spike is blocked. Good defense up front. The block from Brett Keogh gives North Andover a 5-point lead. Here is the serve from Wong, and Dang with the spike inbounds, and he's fired up. Perfect placement on the spike by Dang. 13-9, Lancers get a side out, and Santana to serve. Here's Santana, right-handed serve, nice line drive. Mystery with the first touch. Blocked in front. Medrano with the block. Good defense. Lawrence High down by just 3. 13-10, North Andover on top here in the fourth. Santana with the right-handed serve. At the net, it's a 4-touch violation against the North Andover Knights. Point goes to Lawrence, it's 13-11. A little bit of sweat on the floor, Vincent Dang cleaning that up. Lancers down by only 2. Here is Santana. Set to the far side, it's Wessel, deflected back. That's a point for North Andover. Lancers tried to chase it down, but it'll be now Caden Holt to serve for the Knights. It's 14-11, Knights lead by 3. Out of bounds on the serve from Holt. 14-12, side out, and Gomez ready to serve for the Lancers. Here's Gomez with the right hand. Wong to set to the near side for Wessel. Santana for Deng with the right hand, sends it to the back. Wong to the near side for Wessel again. Gomez to Medrano at the net. Medrano saves it, but couldn't save it for long. Good effort. The point goes to North Andover. It's 15-12. Mystery with the serve, out of bounds. Good eye there by Santana to let that one go just an inch out of bounds. It's 15-13, side out, the Lancers down by 2. Vincent Deng with the serve. Nice low serve, and it's a violation for double contact against North Andover. The Lancers make it 15-14. Lawrence High trying to tie it up right here on the serve of Vincent Deng. To the far side, Quinn. Now Gomez to the near side. Torres gets the spike! And that ties the game at 15. 15-15, the score here in set number 4. The Lancers were down by as many as 4 here in this set. They've come roaring back to tie it up at 15. Again, the Lancers trying to win here in the 4th set as the serve comes up short. And North Andover regains the lead and gets a side out. Oliveira ready to serve for North Andover. Oliveira spins it and sends it over. Santana to Gomez, now to the near side. Victor Torres inbounds. What a spike, and we're tied up again. Medrano set to serve, all tied up at 16. He sends it over. Wong with the set to Hassan. Now Gomez looking for Lopez up the middle. North Andover gets it over to keep it alive. Now Gomez, this time to Torres, sends it for the back corner. And that one is deflected back by Gomez. North Andover gets the point, breaks the tie. It's 17-16, Knights on top. Quinn, the junior, to serve for North Andover. Right-handed serve is over. Santana the first touch, now Gomez. Edward Torres over on the far side. Wong with the set for Holt. Gomez sends it over, an easy kill up the middle for Hassan to give the Knights a 2-point lead. 18-16. Here's the serve, and it's deflected back. Lawrence High with a chance to keep it alive. Nice play there by Santana. Up the middle, almost blocked in front by Lopez, but North Andover gets the point, and the Knights back on top by 3. 19-16. Here's the serve from Quinn. To the near side, Torres with the spike. Excellent placement and a thunderous spike by Victor Torres. Side out, 19-17, 2-point game. The Lancers trying to tie it up again. Edward Torres on the serve. Lopez with the spike. Again from the middle position. Has it deflected out of bounds by North Andover. The Lancers down by only 1. It's 19-18. Here's the serve from Torres. The Lancers down by 1. Gomez the set for Victor Torres. Deflected, a nice save by Mystery. Holt gets it over. And it falls between Lopez and Victor Torres. 20-18. North Andover with a 2-point lead. Malik Hassan with the spin and the serve. Gomez with the set for Victor Torres. The spike is met at the net. Deflected in front by Lawrence. Gomez tips it over. And a nice dive there by Hassan. Dang to Gomez, near side Victor Torres, out of bounds. 21-18, North Andover gets the point. They have a 3-point lead. On the serve, it's Hassan. And a misplay there by Dang. 22-18, North Andover opens up a 4-point lead. Lancers need a side out. Dang with the save. To the near side, Victor Torres with the two-handed pushover. Holt on the far side. Deflected out of bounds by Lawrence High, and North Andover 2 points away from a set 4 win. Gomez to the near side, Victor Torres with the spike. Gets the kill, 23-19. Good offense again from Victor Torres. The Lancers still need 4 points in a row here. Well, not just yet, beg your pardon. It's 23-19, so the Knights still 2 points away from winning the set. Lancers could tie it with 4 points. It's tipped away as now North Andover has set point and Lawrence High needs 5 points in a row. Here's the serve. Up the middle, Lopez gets a point. That's 1. 4 more to go for the Lancers as they try to tie it up here in the 4th. Santana to serve. Right-handed serve is over. North Andover trying to set up their offense. Mystery gets it over. Mystery. Now it's a set to the far side, blocked in front. Victor Torres to Gomez. Now to the near side. Dang! Out of bounds. 25-20, the final score here in set Number 4, we go to a 5th and final set here from Lawrence. These two rivals taking it to the limit. End of set 4. We are all tied up at 2 sets apiece. Folks, thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. Time for a short break, and we'll be right back with the 5th and final set.
$1,600,000 accidents are caused by texting and driving every year.
330,000 of them end in injuries, and 4,015 end in death.
You're 23 times more likely to crash when texting and driving with slow reaction time.
There are many ways to lower these statistics.
One way is to mute your phone or leave it in your pocket and ignore it.
If you have a smartphone, you can download these apps.
Text blocker,
Texticution, and
AT&T Drive Mom.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We are underway here in set number 5. We'll play till 15 to decide this thing. The Lancers and the Scarlet Knights going to the limit. And Lawrence High wins the first point here. It's 1-0. All tied up at 2 sets apiece. Set number 1 went to North Andover, 25-17. Set number 2, the Lancers fired back with a 25-23 win. And the Lancers were in the driver's seat with a 25-20 win in set number 3 and just a moment ago. In set number 4, North Andover tied it up at 2 sets apiece with a 25-20 victory in the 4th set. And here we are tied up at 1 apiece in set number 5. And once again, we'll play till 15 to decide a winner as that serve goes out of bounds, side out, and the Lancers have it. Vincent Dang set to serve. Lancers with a 1-point lead. It's 2-1 in the 5th and final set. Deflected up front. Gomez to Victor Torres, who gets it over. Mystery. Now to the far side for Holt. It's blocked in front. Great defense by the Lancers. Edward Torres with a clutch block. 3-1 Lancers. Dang with another serve. Tipped over, and a good offensive play by Brett Keogh. 3-2, Lancers lead by 1. And we're going to have a short break here as Vincent Torres is going to tie his shoe on the near side of the court. Victor Torres, beg your pardon. And here we go. Carson Wong puts it up, sends it over. Dang with the set for Torres. Deflected high into the air by Mystery to the far side for Holt. To the near side, Victor Torres deflected, and the Lancers get a point, 4-2 here in the 5th. Medrano set to serve, 4-2. The serve is sent to the back, nobody home! And Medrano gets the ace. He just lofted that one over the North Andover defense, and it fell in no man's land. 5-2 Lancers. Here's the serve from Medrano. Set to the near side for Holt. Tipped over by Lopez. That's good offense, but North Andover was ready, and it falls on the North Andover side of the court. The point goes to Lawrence. It's 6-2. Here's a serve from Medrano. Set to the far side, deflected out of bounds there by Dang. Good effort by him. It's 6-3. And the two squads, they will switch sides halfway through the fifth set. Here's Minchala with the right-handed serve. Gomez up the middle. Lopez, great placement. Lopez didn't go for the full-blown spike. He held back a little bit, found a soft spot, and the defense got the kill. It's 7-3. A 4-point lead for the Lancers here in the fifth. Here's the serve from Torres. Right-handed serve is up and over. From the near side, Wessel. Gomez to Victor Torres with the spike. Saved by Lawrence. And a whistle. Violation goes against Lawrence for the net violation. 7-4, side out, and North Andover has it down by 3. Into the net, a misfire from Brady Mystery, and the two teams will switch sides with the score 8-4 here in set number 5. Once again, the Lancers 3-7, the Knights 4-5. We are here at the limit. Set number 5, as good as it gets for volleyball fans. We will play till 15. Once again, the Lancers with a 4-point lead here in set number 5. Here comes the serve from Victor Torres. Spins it, puts it down, spins again, sends it over. Here's the set to the far side, out of bounds, a point for Lawrence, 9-4. It's a 5-point lead for the home team. Torres ready again. Puts it down, sends it up, sends it over. Here's the set, deflected by Lawrence. Nope, straight up kill. Good offense there by North Andover. 9-5, the lead down to 4 as Oliveira gets ready for his turn to serve. Again, 4-point lead for the Lancers. Here's Oliveira. Santana with the first touch. Lopez with the spike. Perfection. Great timing. Great set. And Lopez with the kill. It's 10-5. Here's the serve from Santana. North Andover needs to get it over. Quinn does it. Gomez to the far side. Dang! Deflected. Knights scrambling. Can they get it over? No, it's tipped over by Lawrence on the near side. Good job by the Lancers. Quinn sends it out of bounds. It's a point for Lawrence High. It's 11-5. Hector Sanchez, coach of the Lancers, calming down the Lancers as they are hyped up. They're fired up. They're 4 points away from a win. And the Knights call timeout. Looking ahead on the schedule for Lawrence High, the Lancers' next game will be at Lowell. That is on Wednesday, April the 30th. After that, the Lancers will host Billerica here at home Friday, May 2nd. And as mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the Lancers host the Greater New Bedford Regional Votech School. That is on Saturday, May 3rd, once again. Friday, May 9th, the Lancers visit Dracut. Monday, May 12th, home game, the Lancers host Andover. Then May 14th, the Lancers travel to Central. May 15th, the Lancers at Haverhill. May 21st, home game, the Lancers play Methuen, and then the final game of the regular season, the Lancers travel to Lowell to play against Lowell Catholic. Here we go, back to the action, 11-5 in the fifth set, and that's a misplay. Lawrence High up 12-5 after the misplay by Minchala. Here's the serve. It's 12-5. Lawrence High looking for a set 5 win. Diving save there by Victor Torres. Tipped over by Deng. Good effort by him. Up the middle. Nice spike. Contact with the net, though, so the point goes to Lawrence. It was a nice spike by Malik Hassan, but a net violation results in a point for Lawrence High. It is 13-5. The Lancers on top. They're 2 points away. Here's the serve. Serve from Santana. This time, Hassan does not miss. It's 13-6. Lancers have a 7-point lead. Here is the serve from Quinn. Lawrence High saves it. Deng has it blocked in front. The Lancers got it over, but they're called for the carrying violation. It's 13-7 now. 6-point game. And the Lancers are now within 1. Lawrence High has match point. It's 14-7. Can they finish the job here? Christian Gomez set to serve. Lancers trying for the victory here, and it's deflected out. The Lancers win against North Andover. 3-2. The Lancers victorious against their MVC rivals. What a ride. The Lancers lose in set number 1. They win sets 2 and 3. North Andover fought back and won set number 4. And just a moment ago, the Lancers with a set 5 victory. Lawrence High with their 4th win of the season. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some post-game coverage. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Lawrence High picks up an epic 3-2 victory against the North Andover Scarlet Knights. I am joined by Christian Gomez and Julio Santana of the Lawrence High Lancers. First of all, Christian, tell us what went well with your game. From that setter position, you were locked in tonight. What went well for you?
Man, everything, man. My teammates, man, the passes. All glory to my teammates, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I felt great, but that one felt great. All we do is lose. I hate that. I'm glad we won this one. It's a tough team to beat. Good game from there.
Julio, was this your best win of the season, your 4th win of the year? Do you guys felt this game was special to you?
Yeah, honestly, this game was special to us. All we've done is, we've gotten close to these good teams, right? These good teams that we can compete against. Realistically, at our best, we can compete with any team out there. We might lose, but we can still compete. And we've only lost against mediocre teams, so it feels good to get a win against a team that gave us some real competition, especially in 5 sets here at home. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to the few people here, and it means a lot to just everybody here.
Christian, what happened in that first set? The first set was looking tough, and then you guys rattled off 2 in a row. So what changed after that first set?
Our boy Jadian came back from that doctor's appointment. We were missing him, man. He was tough. He's my best middle. No disrespect to Greg, obviously, but, that's a key part of our team. Everybody here is important. So when he came, he just shifted the energy, and I appreciate him for that.
And last question to you, Julio, do you feel pressure in a 5th set like that? Do you feel the pressure? Our hearts are beating here on the sidelines. Did you feel the pressure, and how did you handle it?
Honestly, coming from where I've came from, my freshman year, no PT. Sophomore year, no PT. And, you know, this year making that jump to libero, right, you're a starter, playing varsity like in a situation where you haven't played before. You're new, like, it's like a new thing. You're new to this. And so obviously there's going to be some pressure there. But honestly, like, once I get on that service line, I calm down and I get there. You know, it's really important for me to focus in, especially passing and on defense, and be able to bring that energy to my team. So when they get a good kill, I'm there for them. When they get a good block, I'm there for them. You know what I'm saying? Just bring that energy up so we can rally up and win this.
Well said, Julio. The Lancers with their 4th win of the season. Big thank you to Christian. Thank you to Julio for joining us here on the broadcast. Folks, thanks for joining us on LPS Media. We'll see you next time.